Hi guys, my name is Missy and welcome to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, we are going to be discussing my horror sketchbook. Yay! So right now I'm editing this video and I realized I had no intro, so here's the intro. Look behind me, there's Christmas behind me. I got a Christmas wreath, I have a golden retriever. I only have a couple pages left, guys, so if you have any suggestions for me to sketch and watch some horror movies to wrap up this series, that would be awesome. I'd be excited to hear from you guys. I already heard from one viewer who suggested Jack Skellington that I should be sketching. So that's gonna be super fun. I can't wait to do that. I'm gonna have fun doing that one. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, and I hope you guys enjoy. Also, side note, I realized when I was editing this, at the end, I'm like stumbling over my words. I think I was talking too much and I just started stumbling, but my son saw it and thought it was hilarious. He's like, Mom, you should keep that in there. So it's in there. All right, so this movie, I feel like, all right, first of all, hold on. Somebody's excited. Final Destination, Bloodlines. So this came out in 2025. This is the sky view. My favorite part of this movie was when they set it in the 1968. The people were excited about going to this new tower in the sky. It's called the sky view. The rest of the movie is okay, but I enjoyed sketching this. And this is all water below. This is a waterway. This is a bridge with, you can see the lights of the cars. Oh, and there was like a sunset going on that was like yellow. So I thought it was a beautiful image with, you know, the explosion. So this movie is called Weapons. Oh no, like I think this movie is very polarizing for people. I talked to some people and some people were like, wow, that was a really cool movie. And then I talked to other people who absolutely hated this movie. And me, maybe I'm kind of like mediocre on it, I guess. So what I did enjoy about the movie is I thought it was very different. There was some clever things in it. It might have been drawn out a little bit, but you know, with any thriller, there's got to be some drawing out. So I decided to sketch Gladys. She is definitely a creepy character. She was in the forest at some point, waving to people. I decided to sketch her in the forest. I decided to sketch that scene. So this is Black Phone 2. And I wasn't sure I was going to make a whole separate video on my movie experience going to this. Maybe I will just make another one and then you guys will look at the sketch again. But in case you don't watch that or in case I don't make that, I'm going to still cover this. And so on October 26th, we went to the movies. It was a couple days before Halloween. And we saw the Black Phone 2. And it was really good in the morning, and it wasn't a lot of people. I think we actually might have been the only people in there with the exception of one other gentleman. So like set in an icy snow scene. I don't want to give it away, but the lake is a important feature of this movie. And the backdrop of all these beautiful snowy mountains and trees. And there's a phone booth. So part 2 is a phone booth. And that plays an important role as well. So this movie is The Long Walk. I love Stephen King. July of 1979 was when he wrote The Long Walk. But it was a really good movie. It was very well done. Good acting, very good ending. Even though the ending was different from the book, it was still really, really cool. It's a game. You got to survive the long walk. Whoever makes it to the end wins the prize. But and I'm sure you can gather from, the gun right there, that it's not easy to win the prize. remote in the middle of nowhere, bad things are happening. So it's like you have a peaceful environment with some violent things happening. My final horror, hold on.